Hello, and welcome back to just another video after a while, I think. And the sad thing is that I still cannot be able to manage the trade and make it profitable. But I don't know, it's been a really tough time for me. I have moved to another place, another city, moved back to my hometown, and everything you can guess. I Right now I don't really have a job. It's been over 6 months, and I don't have any income, and it really stressed me out. And I still don't know how to make this trading thing works. And it's been today is, you see, July, almost August 2024, and it's almost been 2 years of learning for me. So anyway, I will try to be consistent. It is just myself. I'm being lazy and I'm being scared of losing, I think. So I think I will try to make it work. One more time. Let's go. So here is my trade, and for the past week or so, and here is my journal. So there is one new thing that I have implemented into my trading, that is journaling. And as you can see here, my July is full of losing, lose. I think I can open here, and here's the tune trade. I only did a few trade, and nothing much. May, April, and yeah, April. So these trade are just trade that I took to keep my firm account still active, so that it really doesn't count. And as you can see here, uh, so at first I just enter a small amount, like 0.01 lot size, and that just to keep my account active. But started in July and July of June, I have some missed trade here. As you can see, this one missed. Final RR, final return, risk return is 0, which means I only put the trade in the chart, but not actual trade in the MetaTrader itself. That is pretty much like forward testing, and it's really, but anyway, that did motivate me to enter some real trade in July, as you can see here, and it's is a losing streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can see here. And the problem with these trades are, so right now I realize that there is one thing wrong with my trading strategy, is that when I back testing, it is good and I can follow my plan, but when I trading live, I always hesitate. I always and not enter my setup. I was not like FOMO a lot. I cannot wait for my setup to form, and I just trying to enter the trade that is not my really best setup. As you can see here, this one is a long with losing. As you can see here, right? Why? I think I need to like give the more details on this trade. And also I did not manage the trade that well. So for this trade, I already see that there is one other block here, which is where I should manage my trade, but I did not. And this one is not a really like bad setup, and it reverse up from this one that I should manage the trade. And from that loss, I enter another one, which is not a bad setup as well. This is one is a revenge trade. Nothing to say. So anyway, I did losses. I did lose a few trades, as you can see here. So I was able to catch uh, the trend. Okay, over here, I was able to catch the trend here. I entered a trade here, as you can see, and it almost hit my stop loss, but I was so scared, so I cut it soon here. This one is a beauty setup here, and I catch another long here. As you can see here, but this one I did not lose because I already cut it somewhere around here, I think. But the thing is, I missed this one. I already catch it, but when it reversed up here, I was so scared that I got out of the trade, which turned out to be a top of the trend, a downtrend, as you can see here. I probably made up if I hold it, but I only hold it here, which is 2R, but I close it at 0.5 set. Okay, so after that, the market did not give me any opportunity to enter. I don't see any setup here, which there is one over here, and I cannot enter because the market did not goes back to my setup, and I was able to catch a long over here, but also I think I cut it somewhere. So this one is a setup I see, but I did not enter because the RR is not so good for me, so I enter another one when I see the market has some over here, reaction over here, and then goes back up, break out this one, and I see my setup here, so I enter, but sadly it it went against me, back down here and reverse up, but a trade is a trade. So this is a signal of this trend has been ended, and I did put up one trade over here, but still I missed it. As you can see, that is a long grind down, and after that I did lose one here, which is the one I've shown you. This one is also not a good setup, but I still enter. I don't know why I kept entering the worst setup. So here it is a setup, and I should manage the trade here, but I did not. So this one is July 24 here. Yep, this one over here. Is it? Yep, this one here, and I try to catch another one here. This is a setup, a beautiful setup. So at first I just put my trade here, but the thing is, when it going back to give me a chance to enter the trade, I did not enter because it had not reached my entry, and it went back down to here. But I still stubborn, and I think that it is not. It's trying to go back to catch me down here, and so I kept this trade, and bam, as you can see here, it stop loss. So that is what I need to pay for because I was too stubborn, and I catch another trade here with a 5-minute time frame. It is a beautiful setup, which I think up here, this is where I think that is the resistance. So I enter the trade, and I did so I also keep this trade at no. So that trade here. Okay, so the problem is when I see the trade, the price broke out of my zone. It reversed up, then I immediately manage my trade and cut it somewhere over here. So this was a lucky trade. I would have been stopped out, but because I have a little bit more space in my stop loss, so I was lucky. But Well, eventually it turned out that the, it will reach my resistance, but it retesting the this one is not strong enough to hold. So this level is not strong enough to hold the price. The price just trying to retest the beginning of the trend and go back up. So that is a few times I have been like the, that is what I need to think about. I need to know that there always a second chance when you hit stop loss, and that is when it retesting the beginning of the trend. So that is what I was not be able to execute when I know that when I see the setup. That is just my thing. Okay, so here's another one that I was so scared. I was so scared after losing, and then I see this setup. I did not enter. What I don't know what to say. I just because I saw it and I don't know what to do, so I did not enter. And it turns out to be a losing as well. But still, this one is a trend here, as you can see, right? And the price, this level cannot hold the price, and the price again retesting the beginning of the trend and goes back up to this level. So that is the my last week, and hopefully I will get better and at entering the trade. I mean, my strategy is now it has been refined a lot, and to the point that sometimes I doubt it, but I know that it works, and I don't want to jump from strategy to strategy to strategy. What I need to do is refine myself because I cannot like be patient enough to wait for the trade for my setup to form as in the back testing, because the back testing I can just you know click the next button and the candle will move to and it form my best setup. But in the real life, in the real trade, real market, I couldn't wait. I just so that is what I need to improve. That is a better way. And like if I hit stop loss, I need to know what to do, and I cannot be panic. Trading is I've heard that there's a lot like trading is just businesses and you have to take expenses, and each trade is not the same, so just let the previous trade or the previous losing trade or winning trade carries you to the next one, because that way it will affect your mental. So yeah, I think I will uh, stop this video right here, and I will see you in the next video. Hopefully some of the lose over here will turn into win. So currently, if everything is correct, my winnings rate is like 38%, with it not quite great, but I will try to improve it. And my final R is like -10, which is seriously not that good. If I was able to hit like 1.3 or 1.4 or even 1.2 of the win rate, I would have been profitable with this win rate, but I am not. So there's something wrong with my win rate or my final RR. As you can see here, only 0 0.1, 0, 0, 1.8, and all my win is just win 0, win 2. The biggest is like 2. Seriously, I cannot hold a trade like that. Is, yeah, I can hold a stop loss, as you can see. When I know it's going against me, I still hope, I still praying that the price will like goes back to my take profit point. But when it take profit, when it's going in my direction, when it reverse a little bit, retesting, I was so scared that I cut the trade. So that is not a really good thing, but I think now I will try to improve it. I don't think my trade management is good, so I think I will implement the set and forget method, which is I will just set a trade and just let it run, or give it like a hit TP, or just SL, just leave it there. Since with the right win rate and the right risk reward ratio, I can still be profitable with that strategy. So okay, I think that is it for this video. A little update after 1 year, exactly more than 1 year buying a Profirm challenge account, and I still was not be able to make any money out of it or even pass phase 1, which is really bad for me. And yeah, I see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.